And good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all our viewers, listeners, and all our best friend out there dito sa ating advocacy channel, TTPM Act. And we are here at ConverQuestion. After our successful episodes for the past weeks, we have featured language, the heart and the mind, and then public relations. And now we are featuring another important topic, napapanahon dahil ito po ang madalas na nagiging problema at nagiging issue po. How do we converse and how do we interact with various ages, or we call them generation? Yan. Ang ating salinlahi ay nahati po sa iba't ibang grupo, no? We have the silent generation, pinanganak 1925 to 1945. Sabi nga, sila daw yung loyal but traditional. Then we have the baby boomers, the 1946 to 1964. Sila po yung collaborative but averse to change. And then we have the Generation X, the Gen Xers, 1965 to 1980 generation. They are independent but bleak. And then the Millennials or the Generation Y, 1981 to 2000, driven but entitled, sabi nga. And we have the Generation Z, 2001 to 2020, progressive but disloyal. Okay? And of course, itong ating present generation ngayon na pinanganak, we have the Generation Alpha, no? Na tinatawag. Ang daming generation. Paano ba makipag-usap and paano ba natin to iti-treat? Yan po ang ating pag-uusapan po ngayong araw na ito. At syempre po, sabi nga ng aking makakasama ngayon, ito po ay pagtutulong-tulungan po natin at ng ating mga invited na mga kasamahan po ngayon. Pero we have a main facilitator na gusto ko pong ipakilala sa inyo. Okay? She is a colleague and she was my classmate way back in college when we were taking both communication at University of Santo Tomas. She is really into this kind of conversation and topic. She has a 20 years experience in various local, multinational and public organizations. Ang atin pong magiging main resource ngayon, main facilitator ngayon is a certified coach, lifemanship coach, and has a bachelor's degree of communication at the University of Santo Tomas, and also a certificate in capacity building for sustainable local development from the University of the Philippines. Hindi ko na po tatagalin. Please welcome Miss Joanne Vidal. Hello, Ma'am Joanne.
Hi, John. Thank you for having me tonight.
Ayan, Miss Joanne, thank you for gracing this show and for being an instrument for this advocacy channel that we are partaking, no? Siguro simulan po natin. Ano ba ang pinagkakaabalahan nyo and how can you be very helpful to us para po paratingin sa ating mga audience itong pag-uusapan natin. Ma'am Joanne, can you please give us a little background of what you've been doing?
Interestingly, John, yung topic natin today, karamihan ng ginagawa sa trabaho ko, really helping organizations get along inside, no? So, kasi aminin natin, yung mga audience natin, I'm sure nararanasan nyo ngayon na yung medyo mahirap makipagsama or napapansin nyo lalo talaga yung pagkakaiba nyo sa mga ibang taong nakakatrabaho nyo, 'di ba? Na iba yung edad or iba yung pinanggagalingan. And karamihan talaga ng ginagawa ko ngayon, parang doon umiikot.
Ito bang ginagawa mo ngayon? Have you met and rubbed elbows with all of this generation? Ito bang lahat ng to ay na-experience mo na? Pamilya man yan or trabaho? And what can you say about your experience, Ma'am Joanne?
It's really more the 4 generations that we usually experience and have now in the workplace na nakakatrabaho ko. So these are the baby boomers who are usually in high levels of position. Sila yung mga, syempre matagal na kasi sila sa industriya, di ba? So sila yung medyo matataas.
Bossing.
And then yung mga second level, usually mga millennials. So, Gen X. So tayo yun, John, right? And
yep.
Then millennials na medyo tinatawid din natin, and of course the Gen Zs. So yun yung mga kadalasan kong nakakatrabaho ngayon. And I have to admit, kahit ako mismo nahihirapan ako minsan, lalo na pag naipapansin ko yung kaibahan namin sa yung way of working, di ba? So hindi ko sinungaling na ako mismo minsan nagkakaroon ng challenge pagdating.
Pero sort of statistics sa kanilang mga grupo, ano yung pinakamarami mong nakakatrabaho ngayon?
Mas marami pa ang millennials.
Mga millennials.
Yung Gen Z, Gen Z natin medyo bata pa, no? Sila yung
Bata pa eh. Oo.
fresh grads natin.
Fresh
Pero
grads.
dumadami na rin sila ngayon. But it's really more the millennials and pataas na nakakatrabaho.
Pagbalik natin, ipapasok po natin yung mga guest natin, ng mga audience from different generation. Iba-iba po ang kanilang ginagawa. Occupation, meron pong mga nag-freelance, meron po talagang full-time po ang kanilang work sa bahay o full-time silang family person. Iba-iba po. We'll have the exchange views mamaya po yan sa pagbabalik po ng ating ConverQuestion.
Describe ng
Pero
lasa.
mukhang maganda yun. Ano? Nainig.
O tikman, i-describe mo.
Sige lang. Lap ako dun sa main eh. Balat pa lang ako eh. Kaya.
Ayan na, ayan na. Ayan na po. Ayan na. Ayan na. Tapos.
Sarap naman ang kanilang ano. Chicharong balat.
Balat!
Nami. Paki-describe ng lasa.
Ang ganda ng combination. Pili ng mga lako. Hindi, mas sarap. Maganda yung combination kasi itlog, galing sa meron pang fruit ba?
Ayun, 2 kilo. Ayun na, bagong dating.
$1,740, sir.
Pwede 1.7 na nga. Gano'ng katagal na kayo tayo na nagbebenta dito?
Mahigit na 10 years.
Ano nauna yung ibenta? Kasi yung cameraman, nag-i-interview na ako dito.
Ay, sorry.
Maalis. Go. Yan, ulit natin. Gano'ng katagal na po kayo unang nagbenta ng longganisa?
Mahigit 10 years po.
Tapos, Ilan taon yung pagitan bago kayo nagtinda ng bagnet?
Mga 5 years.
5 years. Also, after 5 years ng pagtitinda ng Lisa, nagtinda na kayo ng bagnet. Mga ilang kilo ng bagnet po kada araw yung pinibenta?
Ay, depende po. Hindi pare-parehan. Kung matumal, yan mga 50 kilos, mga 100. Na hindi pa luto.
Pagkaano po, mga holiday, mga
Ay, mas marami.
naubusan din po kayo. Kung umaabot kayo mga 200 kilos.
Oo, ganun.
Sa Frankfurt, Marie Yvette Panzon Avalos, tayo ay nandito po ngayon sa Tambayang Right Programa para sa mga Filipino Germans, ATTM Act, Our Position.
Deb, naririnig.
Tara, OL tayo.
All right, and we're back here at ConverQuestion with our facilitator and main resource, si Ma'am Joanne Vidal. Okay. Ma'am Joanne, so ready ka na ba? Makipag-interact tayo dito sa mga 4 different generations na to. Sa isa ko po silang ipakikilala. Okay. So representing po ang baby boomers. Siya po ay kasama ko na rin po sa aming church organization. At nako, kaya ko po ito na-invite kasi I think marami po tayong matututunan at marami po siyang mga views about different perspective and napaka-masayahing tao po. Pakilala po sa inyo si Miss Sister, sabi ko nga, Miss Adora Pascual, a full-time housewife. Ma'am Adora.
Good day, everyone. I'm Adora Pascual, full-time housewife, gaya ng sabi ni Sir John. Mother of 4, ang baby. Parang ako pinakamatanda, Sir John.
Okay. Hindi naman halata.
Ang husband ko, pareho kaming baby boomer, na yung generation baby boomer. Kaya alam na kung ano edad. Retiree ng isang multinational company. Ang 4 na anak is puro lahat nasa Generation Y. O, imagine ang ages, di ba? Ang eldest ko is 40, then 38, 35, and 23. Ang age ng mga children.
Okay, thank you very much for that. O, di ba, ang ganda ng opening ni... sorry nagpapaalam na ako sa inyo. Hindi ko i-reveal yung actual age ng lahat ng nandito. Pero kailangan talaga natin represent yung generation natin. Okay, but that's a very important discussion to do. Thank you, Sister Ma'am Adora, or Ate Adora, we call her. Representing naman po ang Generation X. Okay, is also a colleague of mine. Kaklase ko po siya nung high school. At isa po sa aking mga kabady ever since. Witness po sa mula bata pa lang kami. Ay magkasama na kami nito, magkabalikat sa lahat ng mga iba't ibang mga pagkakataon. But he is now a civil engineer. He has been a civil engineer since 2000 in the business of wastewater treatment and sanitation. That's about for 15 years. A full-time husband. Okay. Dito po si Mr. Sonny de Guzman. Sonny.
Hi, full-time husband talaga. No? Part-time, hindi pwede mag-part-time.
Hindi pwede part-time. Kailangan full-time.
Full-time tayo.
Full-time dapat.
Yun. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat. Thank you po for inviting me, Sir John, Ma'am Joanne, Ma'am Adora. Gen X po ako.
Tatlo tayong Gen X
Age bracket po kami ni Sir John saka ni Ma'am Joanne.
Okay.
And yun po, later na lang po. Malalaman.
Okay, mukhang marami kang hinandang mga
Maraming baon.
mamaya. Okay, and of course, akin naman pong ipakikilala ang magre-represent naman po sa millennials o ang Gen Y. Siya po ay aking butihing pamangkin, and he is also a communication arts graduate from the Trinity University of Asia. He has been into work to the government. Sa ngayon po ay siya po ay very much involved sa ating Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Is also into anime, at yun ang kanyang libangan, at he's also serving our church organization. So pakilala ko sa inyo si Mr. Jed Montes. Hi, Jed.
Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon kung saan man. Tapos yun nga po, ako ay Mass Communication graduate. Kinuha ng DNR para sa project na Information Education Campaign. Basically, ako pinakasuki ni DNR pagdating sa pagtotok sa barangay level tsaka city level pagdating sa environmental laws. Para siyang project ni late Gina Lopez, doon na inabot namin. And then nag-decide ako ituloy na lang siya imbis na pumasok sa magazine or newspaper. Kasi journal ang major ko, yun ang original kong plan. Pero natuwa ako sa project ni Ma'am Gina Lopez. Nag-decide akong ituloy-tuloy na.
And that's very pretty nice. And you're still using your communication. I'm very proud to know that nakikita kita, umiikot ka sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa at talagang nakikialam sa usapang pangkalikasan. That's very nice to know. Thank you, Jed, for being here. And our last audience and participant for this afternoon is from the Generation Z. She was my student, a graduate of BA in Communication at Constellation College Manila. She is also a starting filmmaker, but already won several film recognitions from her works. And she is now a freelancer. I would like to welcome in this show si Miss Mikee Villapos. Mikee, hi. Good evening.
Good day and good afternoon to everyone. Super excited to be here. Usapan niyo pa lang, sir, ni Miss Joanne, medyo intriguing na talaga. So, excited to hear from everyone.
Alright. Okay. Thank you, Miss Mikee. Sige po. Simulan na po natin ang tanungan. Kwentuhan, tanungan. Kaya nga ConverQuestion, conversation question. Kung meron tayong gustong view about another question, pwede po tayong mag-share. Okay. Sisimulan ko po. Pasensya na, pero sisimulan ko talaga to kay Ate Adora. Ate Adora, would you like to...
Ako agad?
something? O meron ba kayong gustong i-share na perspective or ano po ang new experience?
Ang pansin ko lang kasi 'di ba, ang husband ko is talaga siya baby boomer din. 1983, nasa corporate na siya after graduation. Tapos dumating ang pandemic. Tapos ang experience lang noong pagdating ng mga yung generation Generation Y, parang biglang na culture shock yung husband ko na eto na parang iba na yung mga sistema ng sa work. Yun ang point na nag-encourage sa kanya parang mag-retire, early retirement. Kasi parang ang problema parang minsan hindi siya makapag-cope dun sa generation na bago. Tama ba yung decision niya na hindi na mag-adjust, yung mag-retire na lang ng early para hindi siya, parang kasi stressful na noong mga time na yon. Parang ang feeling niya parang hindi na siya masyadong productive, ganon.
Okay. Mukhang magandang issue yan, ha? Yun palang isa sa mga naging. Ma'am Joanne, what's your view about that? What can you say about that situation, Miss Joanne?
To be honest, Miss Adora and Sir John, hindi yan yung first time na nakarinig ako ng older generation na nag-resign dahil hindi niya kaya makipagtrabaho sa newer generation. And hindi lang dahil sa yung mga proseso or dahil sa teknolohiya, pero dahil talagang magkaiba sila ng communication style, magkaiba ng ng paraan ng pagtatrabaho, no? So hindi siya nag-iisa, Mama Dora. Although when you asked about yung tama ba yung decision niya, at the end of the day, the question is he happy with his own decision? Right? Kasi yung decision niya does not impact other people, but it really impacts himself and your family, right? So, ang tanong is he happy with the decision that he made? So, yun yung, sorry Sir John, pumapasok yung life coaching pero
yeah, sure. Oh, that's something that's very much appreciated.
yeah, diba? So, dun yan. The question is, you don't respond to what society will think about, diba? Parang sinasabi ng office mates niya na mali yung decision niya, or sinasabi ng mga kamag-anak ko na mali yung decision niya. Hindi yan yung dapat natin tutukan.
Consider.
Oo, ang dapat natin itanong is, masaya ba siya sa decision niya? 'Di ba? But if he's not happy with his decision, ano ba yung mga gawin para makapag-adjust siya sa pagtatrabaho kasama ulit yung mga mas batang henerasyon. And,
Okay.
'di ba?
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
Pero Miss Joanne, meron akong if you will be hired as consultant, you will be asked to bridge the gap between that situation na nagkakaroon ng conflict of style, work management. Ano ang madalas na nagiging resolution or recommendation sa mga ganyan situation?
It's really, Sir John, trying to understand where the other generation is coming from, no? And trying to really compromise. I think it's as with any relationship, right? It's all about compromise and communication. Saan ba nanggagaling? So, for example, and I've experienced this firsthand, yung one of the clients that I work with, sabi niya, ano ba naman itong mga batang to? Pag nag-text ako, kahit na 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, dapat nagsumasagot sila. Hindi pwedeng hindi sila nagre-reply sa messages ko. Tinawagan ko, dapat sumasagot kayo. And then, yung younger and newer generation, Gen Z kasi ito siya, sabi niya, no, because after 6 o'clock, I turn off my phone because I want to protect my own mental health. So doon pa lang nag-clash na sila, no? Because the other generation saw it as napaka walang respeto naman, ganyan. But also, yung younger also felt disrespected because you're not respecting my time. So it's about compromise, no? And seeing what the other person values.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talagang kailangang mas malawak na pag-unawa, lalo na pag nagsasalubong. Okay, hindi mo na ako pupunta sa Gen Xers. Pupunta na ako dun sa mga Gen Z kasi pinag-usapan natin. Mikey, do you have a relevant question or what can you say about what we are talking about? Kayo yung baby boomers, then the Gen Z. What can you say about that? Miss Mikey, o baka meron kang gustong i-ask na question? Mikey?
Actually, sir, just listening to everyone, sharing their thoughts. Si Miss Adora as a baby boomer, and si Miss Joanne po kayo, it's all very interesting on how we view each other, yung magiging problems natin with each other. And I agree with Miss Joanne, yung sa example niyo po with the respect with time. And I feel like for Gen Z, we're very protective of our mental health nga. Sa ibang tao, for other people, parang they view it as a weak thing na grabe naman, parang ganyan. For us, it's more of protecting and putting boundaries. Kasi if you're paying us a job from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., after that, we have to have time for our families and for ourselves. So that's my opinion as a Gen Z. Pero may aaminin po ako. Ito na nga. Ito na nga.
Okay.
Yung sinabi nga po ni Sir kanina, I think your description, Sir, with Gen Z was, we are progressive, but this slow. Yan. Kinabahan ako. Kasi parang hindi ata ako magandang representative kasi yeah.
Okay.
Pero personally, I think when sinabi ng disloyal, I feel this is more of a corporate settings. I think this is for work. Because
Yeah.
as a Gen Z, at the moment, kaya ako nag-freelance is because I want to explore my options first before I settle down. Admittingly, maybe mapapasama ang Gen Z sa akin. Pero yes, we take our time to commit to a work. Yun po.
Okay. Would you like to ask a relevant question or even a question or something that we can think about to Miss Joanne, Miss Mikey? Samantalahin na natin to.
Ito po, curious, siguro I want to ask this too, as someone who's going to enter into the corporate world soon. What do you think is the problem that other generations have with dealing with Gen Z? Do you find us na medyo, are we too sensitive? Masyado ba kaming bastos? Baka it process that, di ba? Baka ganun yung ano.
I think, and to be honest, Mikey, and that's a very good question, by the way. And sobrang honest yung, totoo yung observation, no? And that's been noticed in the workplace that a lot of Gen Zs do not last long. And I think it's a function of not giving it enough time, like not giving it a chance, right? These career opportunities that come your way. I'm not saying it's everyone, pero yun na nga, parang I feel like majority do not give the opportunities that they got enough time. So for example, pag hindi na masaya right after, parang nagkaroon lang ng hindi lang nagkasundo with the boss after 1 month, nagkaroon na pagalitan lang, na-criticize lang, lipat na kaagad ng trabaho. So I think, and honestly, when we think about it, no, hindi lang naman siya flaw ng Gen Z. Parang marami rin akong kilala, John, nung panahon natin na after 3 months, nag-resign na kaagad dahil nahirapan, diba? So it's not really just a Gen Z, but it's more I suppose, pag bata ka nga talaga, no, hindi pa ganun ka, hindi pa ganun kalakas yung loob mo. So pag napagalitan ka, or may hindi ka or nahirapan ka in some way or another, may tendency talaga na sumuko ka agad.
Okay, sige.
Sir John,
yes, ma'am.
Yan,
Sure.
Masyado yung makikita sa mga, lalo sa BPO industry, yung mga bata ngayon, parang lagi silang palipat-lipat ng kumpanya. Diba? Lalo sa BPO, makita mo na dito sa isang call center, next few months, nalipat na sa iba. Parang, pero kasi, di ba, ang talaga nyo yung pataas ng pataas ang compensation pag lumipat. Kaya pag yung sa BPO, halimbawa offer dito, ganito, mas malaki, o lipat. Yun ang nakikita ko kung ng disloyal. Yung parang hindi makapag-stick dun sa isang company. Bakit hindi mo sila masisisi? Dahil syempre, mas maganda ang bigayan, mas doon sila, di ba?
Sir Sonny.
Yes.
Meron kasing gustong ring maraming thoughts si Miss Joanne. Tatanungin daw kay Mama ni Sir Jed about working with the Gen Z or even the other people. Ikaw, sir, anong experience mo ba at what can you say about this scenario na nangyayari ngayon?
Gawin na lang natin simple, no?
Okay. Sure.
We are working as a team. So, syempre, kaming mga nasa Gen X, kami yung mga nasa sa isang team, kami yung nasa supervisory level na. And then, papasok ngayon si Gen Z. So, sila ngayon yung mga nasa baba. Even though nasa baba sila at kami yung mga nasa supervisory level, it doesn't mean na mas mababa na sila in terms of their capabilities, in terms of their pagkatao nila, ganyan. So, ang mangyari dito is we just work hand in hand kasi we work as a team eh. So may mga outputs na hinihingi from you and as well as kami din, meron din kaming outputs na hinihingi para lang ma-accomplish natin yung common goal natin. Ito yung natutunan ko sa pinakauna ko pang boss eh. Sabi ng boss, alam mo, kailangan tulungan mo muna ang kumpanya. Kasi yung kumpanya, kapag kumita yan, ibabalik din naman sa'yo. Kumbaga, sino makikinabang kundi tayo rin naman. Ngayon, kung medyo petiks-petiks tayo, hindi natin nagagawa yung ating A-game when it comes to work, kawawa ang kumpanya. At the end of the day, mawawalan din tayo ng trabaho. So, ang purpose lang ni company is that lahat tayo, even if you are Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, meron kayong kanya-kanyang role na you should do it. And then, wag naman yung parang prima donna style na kailangan pa ba na bigyan ka namin red carpet just to do your job? Yung mga ganon. And then vice versa. Since kami yung mga nasa mataas na level, kailangan yung authority namin, oy, kailangan sumunod ka sa every step of the way na sasabihin namin. May mga ganon bang tipo. So ayun, yun, kumbaga, it takes two to tango when it comes to work. Kasi, ano tayo we work as a team. Walang mataas, walang mababa. So, pantay-pantay lang tayo as a team. So, we should be expecting an output from every single one doon sa member ng team.
Okay, thank you. Sir Sonny, thank you for the thought sa sagot mo kay Miss Mikee. Mamaya, babalikan po kita, sir. If you have a certain question, pupunta na ako ngayon sa mga sa millennials or sa Gen Y. Kay Sir Jed. Mr. Jed, ano ba ang thought mo dito about it, and do you have any particular question that you'd like to
Parang kinakawawa naman si Mikey, grabe na.
Magulat kayo nag-leave, no?
Okay. First, yung sa old generation muna. Meron kaming struggle din sa office pagdating nila sa transferring files, USB, lalo na ngayon nagdi-digitalization sa government. Kailangan i-digitalize lahat. Karamihan sa kanila hindi pa sanay. May mga nagta-typewriter pa nga doon, lalo na nung mga 80s pa sila, mga matagal na sila sa gobyerno. Kasi more on paperwork sa government, nalulunod sa paperwork ng government. Old style pa rin ang nila gusto nila hard copy, kumbaga. Ayaw nilang dinidigitalize yung papers. Kasi ang tingin nila, kapag nagkaroon ng, kumbaga wala silang tiwala sa digital. Kapag may nangyaring masama dyan, burado lahat ng documents ng government. Pati mga titulo ng lupa, mga rights, and so on. Yun ang struggle namin. Pero ang nakita naming susi doon, wag mo silang anuhin. Kasi kadalasan may mga age ko, tsaka lower age, napipikon sa matanda kapag hindi makaintindi. Di ba? Parang, bakit hindi niya maintindihan? Ita-transfer mo lang yung file sa USB, hindi niya magawa, i-drag mo lang, di ba? Yeah. Hindi dapat ganon. Dapat i-explain mo na maigi, daanin mo sa joke. Parang, ma'am, kaladkarin mo lang yung file na yan dito, dalhin mo. Ganon naman, which is productive naman. Karamihan sa kanila ngayon, kahit 3 taon na lang sila sa gobyerno or 1 year, biglang natuto sila. Marunong na sila mag-Facebook, marunong na sila mag-USB. Marami kang magagawa kapag dinaan mo sa maayos na usapan sa kanila. Yung regarding sa disloyal, hindi ko siya tatawagin na disloyal, dissatisfaction siya. Pumupunta sila sa trabaho, meron silang mga expectation. Kasi yung expectation na yun, ilagay yun all the way hanggang sa nag-aaral pa lang sila, nasa college pa lang sila. Pag graduate ka, ganito, ganyan. And then, nung graduate na sila, hindi ganon nangyari, diba? Yung instant, sabi sa kanila, pag graduate mo instant, iayaman ka. After ilang iayaman ka na. Which is hindi naman totoo. Hindi ko alam kung saan nanggaling yung mga expectation na yun. So more on parenting and educational connected siya, hindi lang sa kanila. Kasi yun yung root doon nagsimula Sa mga issues naman, ayun nga, yung mga matatanda, syempre yung mga baby boomers and then so on.
Hindi sasabihin matatanda, Sir Jed, baka po
aray ko.
Ano ba dapat? Magaganda yan dito doon.
Mga senior?
Okay na. Mga baby boomers. Sige.
Yeah.
Pagdating sa social issues, sila parang rebelde sila nung bata sila. Rock and roll, against sila sa tobacco kasi nauso yung nauso yung VOC noon, di ba? Nakipaglaban sila sa mga social issues na gano'n. Pero ngayon naman, parang kaaway naman nila yung mga anak nila sa ibang social issues, kagaya yung mental health, di ba? Doon naman sila nagkakahindi-intindihan. Tinuturing nila as problem. Pero yung bagong generation, ano na siya, illness. Yun yung gap ngayon.
I like what that you said that, because I think that's one thing we forget, no, when we're dealing with another generation, especially the younger ones, na nanggaling rin naman tayo doon, 'di ba? Nung bata tayo, we were parang yun nga, parang nag-explore tayo ng opportunities, gusto natin mataas kaagad yung sweldo, gusto natin nakakagimik tayo, hindi yung puro trabaho lang. So, we have to remind ourselves talaga that yes, we were young also before. Yes, that there are differences. So, I love that you brought that up, Jed, because I think that's really important when dealing, especially for, kunyari, baby boomer na, when dealing with someone who is young.
Yeah. All right. Miss Mikee, on your own perspective, ano ba ang tingin niya sa mga mas senior generation? What is your honest opinion?
So, ito na nga.
Yung totoo lang yung totoo lang.
Naku. Okay, so I want to start by saying that, so as the youngest generation here, of course, I feel like between everyone, sa all representative, ang nakaka-get along ng mga Gen Z the most are millennials because we're closer in age and medyo mas may mga experience kaming nag-overlap. What I do respect talaga is they're very hardworking. Kikita mo yun sa work ethic nila. They're talagang dun mo, with my parents, with my dad, talagang they emphasize that it's very important to work hard in order to get what you want in life. But out of all the generations here, what I do find the most intimidating and sometimes medyo I find it a bit more difficult to work with, in all honesty lang, is I think the baby boomers. I think it's more of the belief na yung sinabi ni Ms. Joanne yung nagagaling. I think kasi we Gen X, we grew up in a globalized world where we are exposed to a lot of cultures, a lot of identities, gender identity, sexuality, and all that. So I feel that because we're more progressive, mas na-understand namin yan. With baby boomers, this is not to generalize everyone, pero sometimes, napapansin ko lang po, sorry if this is a sensitive topic, is sometimes a lot of baby boomers that I have encountered with, very homophobic talaga sila. Not going to, pero sometimes yung nakakita ng, let's say, bakla sa kalsada, yung insulto, which for us is not okay. Like for us, it's all about respect, whatever your identity is. And so this is not for all baby boomers. It's not a generalization. But for me, personally, I find that sometimes when it comes to our beliefs, medyo dun nagka-clash. But all of us have our good points and some of in may bad sides din. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. I think sorry, I have to mention this. Isa sa mga naging advantage naming mga educators. Natitimpla namin yung mga students kasi nakikita namin how they unang-una wala sila sa workplace. So yung kanilang behavior is based on learning. No. Ako, yun ang isang consolation ko. By the way, Miss Joanne, nagkasama kami niyan sa isang how do you call it? Elite school ba? What we call it? Kasi we've been together in both as teaching in a fashion school ba? What we call that? Diba? So medyo ang mga ang mga students doon sabihin natin medyo nasa upper ibang attitude, ibang character. Kaya lang ako tinetake ko 'yon, baka pwedeng maging ganito yung mentality ng ibang mga I really learn from these kids. I call them kids. O kahit pa yung mga kapwa ko teacher. Siguro yung orientation na sarado yung isip ng mga higher generation or older generation. dapat wag nating ano yun. So yung experience natin sa work is a very important tool for us to learn from these kids or from this younger generation. As for me, ako siguro ang may share ko lang, I don't go by convention. Napaka-unconventional kong tao, especially when I'm in the classroom or when I'm whatever. So, it's always, ano ba ang nangyayari ngayon? Ano yung uso? Kaya mismo magugulat na lang ako. Alam ko na yung mga AI live na nangyayari na yan, di ba? I mean, this TikToks and everything, I've been to it. So, I think mahalaga yung pagiging openness para mag-bridge ng gap natin. Okay, we will have the last set of questions, pero ang gusto ko lang pong gawin natin sa last natin na flow of question and answer. Medyo hiwalay naman tayo dun sa work. Pwede maging personal naman tayo, family, and even relationship. Pag-usapan po natin yan sa pagbabalik po ng ConverQuestion.
Hello and mabuhay! It's your Thursday boy, best friend Philip Tangilan, and welcome to another segment of TTPM Act. Tulong-tulong para makabangon, sama-sama sa pag-ahon, tuloy-tuloy para masaya. And today, we're going to the city or lungsod of Batangas. Hello mga best friend, at nandito po tayo sa Batangas, sa lalawigan ng Batangas, kung saan malapit ito sa Metro Manila at maraming nagpupuntang turista dito, not just because of the distance but of course because of beautiful spots here in Batangas. Ayan, kung akala nyo Taal, ang napakagandang Taal volcano lang ang mapupuntahan dito sa Batangas, nagkakamali kayo riyan. Dahil ngayon ay nandito ako sa San Juan, Batangas. And right now, nandito tayo sa isa sa mga pinakamagandang beach dito sa San Juan, Batangas. Ito ang La Ia Beach. Ayan. So napakaputi ng buhangin at syempre tamang-tama to sa mga iba't ibang naghahanap ng escape from Metro Manila. Just like our families na nag-e-enjoy kapag nakabisita ng iba't ibang lugar. Ayan, ayain nyo ang inyong mga kaibigan, pamilya at iba pa para magpunta dito sa La Ia Beach dito sa San Juan, Batangas.